Raiders football is back. Rookies have officially reported to training camp, and on day one, we already got some major news that sets the tone for what's coming next. Jack Bech has signed. The second-round pick, wide receiver out of TCU, is now officially locked in. No drama, no holdout, no distractions. That's exactly what you want to hear as a Raiders fan heading into camp. Now let me ask you this. Do you think Jack Bech could become WR2 by the end of this season? Or is it still Tre Tucker's job to lose? Let me know your take in the comments, because this wide receiver room is about to get really competitive, and that's a good thing. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Raiders. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Raiders. Look, Beck signing his rookie deal is more than just paperwork. It's a statement. A sign that this new Raiders front office isn't playing around. They're handling business before it becomes a distraction. And that's important because around the league, not everyone's got it together. Over in LA, the Chargers are already dealing with a surprise retirement. Veteran wideout Mike Williams, gone. Just like that. He was coming off injuries, yeah, but nobody expected him to call it quits right before camp. That changes things. The Chargers were already thin, and now they've got a huge gap to fill in that receiver room. On top of that, their new offensive weapon, Najee Harris, just got placed on the active non-football injury list after that 4th of July incident. Eye issue. We don't know how serious it is yet, but if he starts the season on the PUP list, he will miss the first 4 games. That includes Week 2 against us. That's a big deal for the Raiders. And if you think that's the only AFC West chaos going on, it's not. Over in Kansas City, Rashee Rice just got sentenced for that high-speed crash he caused this offseason. 5 years probation, 30 days jail time, and now the NFL can finally step in. He's likely looking at a suspension. 4 games? 6? Who knows? But if the league doesn't come down hard on him, it's going to send a terrible message. The guy was going over 100 miles per hour, hit a family's car, left the scene with weapons in the trunk, didn't check if they were okay, just bolted. That's not a minor mistake. That's not youthful ignorance. That's reckless and heartless. From the Raiders' perspective, though, all of this, it just opens the door. The AFC West has problems, real problems. And this is the perfect time for the Raiders to take advantage of it. We've got a wide open lane to build momentum, get our young guys rolling, and keep the distractions far away from our camp. Now, back to Jack Bech. A lot of fans didn't realize how close we were to a possible holdout. He wasn't the only one either. 30 of 32 second-round picks were unsigned until just recently. And we already saw the Chargers' second-rounder Najee Harris miss the first couple of days at their camp. These rookies and their agents are making a push for more guaranteed money, and it's actually working. Reports say some are getting up to 95% of their rookie contract value fully guaranteed. That's a big shift in how these second-round deals are handled. But the Raiders didn't let that drag out. They got Beck signed, sealed, and ready to go. And I'll tell you why this matters. Rookie wide receivers need every single day they can get in camp. This is not college anymore. This is the pros. You miss a couple of installs, a couple reps, and suddenly you're buried behind a veteran who's been grinding since April. And I'm sure you can easily remember what happened with Kyrie Wilson. He's talked openly about how missing his rookie camp set him back. Beck needed to be out there from day one, and now he will be. That's huge for his development and huge for the offense. Although Beck's college production doesn't jump off the page. Same with Dante Thornton Jr. These weren't 1,500-yard guys in school. Statistically, it wasn't anything crazy. But the tape tells a different story. Jack Bech showed out at the Senior Bowl. I'd argue that week alone is what made him a second-round pick. If he skipped it, he probably goes 3rd or even 4th. But he didn't. He showed up, balled out, and earned his spot. And that's what excites me. These guys, Beck and Thornton, are high upside gambles. We don't know exactly what they'll become, but the traits are there. The skill set is there. It's up to the staff now to coach them up and put them in the right situations. And the Veterans Report is on the 22nd of July, which means Beck gets 5 full days to get ahead. That's a real advantage. He can learn the playbook, get timing down with the quarterbacks, and stake his claim before the room gets crowded. Now let's talk about defense, because there's another side of this camp that I think is being overlooked. Maxx Crosby's value. After all the big contracts signed recently, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Jamar Chase, Crosby's deal is starting to look like a flat-out bargain. When Crosby signed earlier this offseason, he was the highest-paid non-quarterback in the league. Now, he's fifth. Watt just signed for $5.5 million more per year than Crosby. Garrett's up there too. But are they really that much better than Max? I don't think so. If anything, Crosby does more with less help around him. Watt's got a better supporting cast in Pittsburgh. Crosby's out there carrying the load and still dominating. This is why you pay your stars early. You lock them in before the market reset. It saves you money in the long term and keeps your core intact. Max at $35.5 million a year is now a steal. He's 27, entering his prime, and by all accounts, he's fully healthy and ready to explode this year. I think he's about to have the best season of his career. And when you look around at this defensive line, it's got more juice than people realize. Christian Wilkins, we don't have official confirmation on his second surgery, but even if that's true, he's expected to play this season. Malcolm Kuntz tore his ACL early last year. He should be fully ready by week 1. Throw in Adam Butler, and you've got a legit 4-man rotation that can cause real problems. Now, linebacker, that's still a bit of a mystery. You've got 4 veterans in Jermaine Pratt, Devin White, Jalen Smith, and Ellendon Roberts. Then you've got 3 younger guys, Tommy Eichenberg, Amari Gaynor, and Cody Lindenberg. Out of those 7, probably only 4 or 5 make the roster. That room still needs to sort itself out, but I'll say this. I really like what I've seen from Pratt. He's a smart, experienced linebacker who can help anchor the middle of that defense. If one of those other guys steps up next to him, we're in business. The talent is there. It's just a matter of sorting out who fits where. And in the secondary, don't count out Jakorian Bennett. I know there's been talk about him running with the twos, but from what I'm hearing, that shoulder injury isn't a long-term concern. He's expected to be back and starting when camp gets going. We might have overreacted a bit to him working with the second unit. That could have just been a soft ramp-up. So the bottom line is that this defense might surprise some people. There's still work to be done, but the building blocks are in place. It's not perfect, but it's not the mess some people make it out to be either. And the rest of the AFC West is showing cracks. The Chargers are dealing with retirements and injuries. The Chiefs are about to lose one of their top wideouts to a deserved suspension. The Broncos? Not even worth bringing up right now. This is the time for the Raiders to lock in, get focused, and build something real. We'll keep watching closely, especially once the veterans arrive on the 22nd. Maybe that's the day Colton Miller gets extended too. That's one more piece of business the front office needs to handle. And hopefully they get it done before the real grind begins. Hit that comment section. Let me know what you think about Jack Bech's upside, about Maxx Crosby's contract, and whether you believe this Raiders defense will surprise people in 2025.